I've been doing a little mining and looking for more diamonds, which I actually found. Not many, but a couple, and that should get me going. I'm gonna still look for some more. I've been doing that off camera, but you got to look at this. This is the coolest thing ever. You remember the last episode I talked about enchanting a bow with infinity because I found it on the table? Well, I did, and check this out: power 4. So I had to Google that, and apparently that's pretty good. Infinity with power 4. Yeah, and I got the opportunity to test it out.
Har. 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 Ow. Har. Ow. Har. 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 Har.
How about that? Wasn't that something? So I'm going to do a little bit more mining, and then I'm working on some infrastructure, basically, prettying up the place. But I also came to the conclusion that in order to build my walls, I need stone. I need cobblestone and regular stone and variations thereof. And I don't have any. You know what I have upstairs in my my storage system? I got this stuff. A lot of it. So I'm going to build a cobblestone generator. I'm going to do that upstairs, and you'll see that in, well, probably right about now. The physics of the Minecraft universe and the differences between that and, well, our universe, you could write a textbook on that. And to be perfectly honest, I don't have the time or the inclination to write the syllabus for that program. So I'm just going to give you a little quick rundown, which you probably already know, but bear with me because, I'm still working my way through this stuff. Lava and water interact in a couple of really interesting ways. 3 interesting ways, as a matter of fact. And depending on the state of each liquid as it interacts, you can get 3 different results. As an example, dropping water onto lava source blocks will give you obsidian. However, you can also get cobblestone or just stone, which you see behind me there, and cobblestone, which you also see behind me there. It's the state of the liquids, state of the lava, the state of the water. And by that, I mean whether it's a source block or it's a flowing block. And depending on how they are when they interact, you get a different result. What I've done is I've started building a small cobblestone generator. I'm going to need stone as well, and I thought about building a stone generator, but I don't have what I need for that. That you sort of need an observer to make it functional or semi-automatic. I could do it just kludgy, but I don't want to do that. I want to try and make it as sophisticated as I can, because this is all a big learning experience, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cobblestone generator, but I'm going to use the items I have available to me. In this instance, it's going to be my very first redstone gizmo thing, and it's going to work. I guarantee it. So let's see what I got. For this, I need, well, cobblestone, which I've dug out this little area here down in my mine, the entrance to my mine, so I can work on it here. I figured I didn't want it in my front yard, so I dug out a little space here to build it, and maybe I'll dig out more. Who knows? So I need, so I got the cobblestone for that. I need some stairs. Stairs are going to be waterlogged, and waterlogged stairs count as a source block for water. That's important. We're going to use signs on either side of the stair to make sure that the water doesn't escape. We need redstone, of course, lava, of course, and water, of course, and iron. I need that for something. To build the, there you are, a piston. We're going to take the piston and a redstone torch. That's important too. So this is what we're going to do. The redstone torch goes here. The piston goes there. And we're going to put a block right here. And we need a little bit of redstone. Right. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Redstone right there. Now, I also want to make a lever. Can I make a lever with this? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, first of all, let's go blink, blink. So we're going to put the, which way do I put this? That there. We're going to put that there. There, and now that should keep the water from flowing out. So let's take, where's my water? Let's take the water and yoink. There we go. Perfect. Worked like a charm. Now the thing, here's what it's going to do. This is all a great experiment. Okay, that worked. All right. So here's the thing. I can turn this on or off. See, now it's off by extending the piston completely. It turns the generator off because the water and the lava will not interact. I turn it off. The water and the lava, which I haven't placed yet, it'll go right here, will interact, create cobblestone, push it out. Yeah, so let's try the lava and see how it works. Wish me luck. Now it'll go 13. So right to about here. If I stand right here, and I can turn it off by doing that. Oh my God, it works. I did a thing. Woo! I'm a little stoked, to be honest with you. Now with just, if I had an observer, I could make this a stone generator with a couple of simple adjustments. And because I don't have a silk touch pickaxe just yet, which I will get one, I didn't see the point. Still going to have to, I wanted to make it simple. Well, that's not true. As complicated as I can right now without having to do anything fancier than, you know, use the resources I have available. I am not ready to go into the nether to get quartz yet. I'm not psychologically or otherwise ready to do that. And that's going to be another episode or two anyway. So just to zip in to get quartz and to zip back out didn't seem to make sense in this series. So that's going to come later, but I can always upgrade this. No problem at all. This gives me unlimited cobblestone, which I can then smelt into stone easily enough. So there you go. Cobblestone. Yay. I never thought I would say yay for cobblestone. Honestly, I never did. But you know, vanilla Minecraft, sticking to the rules. Yeah. So yay. So I'm going to gather up some cobblestone and see how much I get. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. I made a few changes, as you can probably see. Let's take a look. The cobblestone will be pushed out by the piston. It'll come down here. It'll stop right here. This will be where the last one will be. So I can stand here and I can just hit it, break it with my fortune pickaxe. Fortune doesn't do anything for breaking cobblestone, but it's diamond. And as you can see, I've done a bit. Where's it? Look at that. That's needs a bit of mending, that one. But I've also put down some deep slate here because if I stand back here, it will push all of the entities, the broken cobblestone, down right to me, and I don't have to go wandering around trying to pick it up. And that works really well. We've got a on-off switch here. So turn it off, or on rather, and it starts punching it out. There you go. I covered this up because it just didn't need anything here. I was covering up the lava. The lava's under there. And I have gotten a fair amount of cobblestone. I'm thinking about putting a row of furnaces down here. I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move this over here. We'll figure this out. But I need some furnaces so I can turn some of this cobblestone into, well, regular stone. So why don't we do that? Let's, what do we got? There. Let's take some view. Let's make some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sugar. Let's do that. In the meantime, let's start making some stone. Let's see how that works. I think that's enough for today. I think I'm going to need to mend my pickaxe right now because it's getting a little bit low. I really need to get efficiency or unbreaking. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We got stone brewing in here. We've got unlimited cobblestone. And I think what I'm going to do is, I know there's a jungle biome very close by. We passed by it in our last adventure. So I'm going to go get some vines. With some vines and with some stone and cobblestone, I can make mossy cobblestone and mossy brick and mossy slabs and stairs and mossy, pretty much everything except the things I don't want to be mossy, and we won't even talk about that right now. All right, I'll see you over in the jungle. So I was heading out. I launched my boat down there where the old sugarcane farm had been, right there. I launched the boat in that little sandy spit, ready to go and look for some vines. And I happened to notice right along this little earthy embankment here, 2 or 3 of them sitting right on the dirt, and a couple more down and around along here. Thinking I knew what I was doing, I took with me a I'll show you. So thinking I knew what I was doing, I took this golden hoe that had silk touch, thinking that would pull down the vines and I would get them intact. I've since learned that's not how you do it. My goodness, you guys are so loud today. You need shears to do that. So I got me some shears and I went back down there and I got me some vines. What I did with those vines Put a few on here. You can see these ones are already going pretty good. I took use of the space on my wall of goals, as you can see. And what I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to take a few of these. Let's take that. And I'm going to put them on the house and let them grow. And who knows, maybe I'll like it on the house. We'll see. But right now, I want to maximize the growth potential of my vines so I can get more. So I'm going to stack them up on here on my house and let them grow down. So I'm going to need... Let's see how this works out. When that starts to grow, I might add some more along the other sides, and we'll have a nice collection of vines that we can then put into a crafting table and make us some mossy stone, what have you. So right now I'm going to go over, chop down those trees and terraform these levels to make it a little bit prettier, a little bit more open to farmland. So let's watch. I kind of like this. This actually looks pretty good. The tiers down there, just this way of the sugarcane. I'm going to show you. You can see down there where the sugarcane is, and that's a pretty wide. It's a pretty wide tier. And then you've got a smaller one and some smaller steps coming up to this one, which is again not that big, but that's all right. We can put flowers up here, and it starts to spread out here. Yeah, I like it. We're going to go see how my vines are doing, and then we're going to maybe even start doing the pathway down. See you in a bit. Okay. Ooh, there's one. I love this bow. Anyway, I was killing myself trying to design a path that would come from here and go down here and over to here and then sort of wind down, thinking, you know, I want to have access to all the tiers of the farm, and I couldn't. It was just killing me because it looked silly. Thank you. But then I thought, why do I want to design a path that would follow along here? What if here in my grand palatial home, I'm the lord of the manor. I'm the lord of the land, and have my serfs or my leaseholders take care of crops for me, and maybe even, you know, my livestock. So I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Then I don't have to have a path going all the way over here. I can just build a simple little farmhouse that matches the grand house, sort of Tudor-ish style. And I thought, what a great place to put it. Perhaps right over here where this spruce spruce tree is that's going to be coming down soon. See, I want to have the main path going to come down here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a nice little home for my farmer, and he can take care of my crops. Now, I'm going to try something that I got off a video by a YouTuber named Blue Nerd. He's really cool, really talented, and I'm going to leave a link to this specific video down below. But this is what he does when he's making a path or a road. He starts by making, let's start right here, no time like the present. Starts by making paths like that in the grass, and just to sort of guide him, some people lay down wool. He uses the path blocks, which I think is great. And he has some rules. Never more than, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never more than 7 in a row without changing direction. And changing direction can be something as simple as that. And for this, he would probably do that and there. Always odd numbers except for 2. So you can do 1, you can do 3, you can do 5, and you can do 7. And you can do 2, which is interesting, which I might do there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I broke the rules already. So 2 you can do. 2 is fine. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Change direction. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen. That's why I made extra shovels. Okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2. Let's go around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to build this up a little bit. And this is where I'll probably just use steps or slabs or something to bring this up a little bit. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This little steeper area might be a bit more problematic, and I'm wondering if I shouldn't just go straight down. Instead of coming down here and around there, just go straight down there, straight down over here. We're going to figure that out later. Right now, let's go back up here. And there's something else that he does as part of his rules. This isn't too bad, though, around here, where it's a little bit wider. I like it. He says what you should do is once you have that, now it depends on what kind of a path. You go down and you start on one side and you just do that, and you go down one side. They're a little noisy, Dad. There is a cavern somewhere underneath me, and I've got to check that out. This makes it too wide, and if you want to, you can, if you want to do it, wow. If you want to, you can go back and make it 3. Now this, let's see, what am I doing here? This is actually too wide. It just doesn't look it because of the thing. But if you want to make it 3, go to the other side. Let's try it. Yeah. Yeah. They're stone shovels. They're nothing fancy. It may only look like 2, but there's also here, so it is 3 wide. And there you go, 3 wide. So that's not bad. You can see from up here, that actually doesn't work too bad. I might do some terraforming down there to bring that up a little bit, or even maybe bring it around here to make it a little less drastic. But over there, that's not too bad. I don't mind that at all. To do the stone, you start on the edges, you start with one and go down. Yeah, I think this is going to work out well. Let's go down, get on the path. We can have our crops, what have you, down here, maybe little flower beds, and somewhere along the line that will meet up, and we'll be able to go down to the little dock. Let's call it a little dock. Harbor is a bit, I don't know, ambitious. Ah, that's pretty good. I think I'm satisfied with that. And on that note, I think we're going to call this one done. I really like the path. I really like the terraforming I did. As you can see, I did the staircase off camera because stairways are boring. Still might be some work down there. I'm going to do some stone work up the top, try and blend it in with the walls that are going to be going along here, the little pathways and so forth. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with how this is coming along. I'm going to try and fix this up a little bit more. I'm going to try to do the stonework next episode. But you watch this episode, you saw me comment a few times on how loud those mobs are getting under the ground in the cave system. I'm going to go try and cut that off at the knee. I'm going to head down into, I know there's an entrance to a cave system just there, over that hill behind me. And I'm going to try and demobify the whole cave system that probably runs all the way under here and over there. And we'll see how successful I am at that. So yeah, apologies if my voice is a little bit odd today. I've been fighting a cold, taking a lot of dextromethorphan and sniffling and coughing. So yeah, I'm going to call it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.